Hey, what is going on you guys? Zombie here, and I'm back in this video. And in today's video I'm going to be going over the top 5 things that are bad in Call of Duty World at War.
Alright! Ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang walla walla bang bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang walla walla bang.
The multiplayer has been a core feature in Call of Duty, and it is always focused on fast-paced multiplayer action, but fans are tired of the same old stuff. Basically all you do is pick a class, shoot people, and that's basically it. Apart from war actually gave you an objective, but unlike Battlefield 1 or Battlefield maps in general, I feel as if the maps are just too small, honestly. Especially in this game, there's some of the smallest maps in this game. But that's just a small thing in my opinion, and that is the reason why it's at number 5. So number 5 is small maps.
I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you.
A lot of the developers went with the classic World War 2 theme from Infinity Ward, Treyarch, and now Sledgehammer Games. Plus the World War 2 games that have been released in the past, most if not all of the major conflicts have been covered. One reason how the older games were successful was because they had minute details which gave the feel of the conflict. Take for example the NPCs in the first COD had names, but most of them would end up dying right in front of you. But World War 2 introduced the new squad system, and it's still not as good as the older game where the random players would die right in front of you. So that comes in at number 4. That is not like the original Call of Duties that were set during World War 2.
With you. And then the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He told me
Gameplay aside, graphics do matter, especially with what developers can do now. The graphics for the game are good, but they're not the best for this game. Look at games like Star Wars Battlefront 2, Assassin's Creed Origins, and they've already been released. COD World War 2, it looks dull in my opinion, and compared to Battlefield 1, the graphics for Call of Duty World War 2 could be a lot better. But that's just my opinion, as I said, and yep, that comes in at number 3. World War 2 has inspired more games than any other conflict in history, and the reason for that is World War 2 spanned across many locations in the world, so developers can make use to that. Despite that though, COD World War 2 is the same old stereotypical story where it's a young soldier who has family back home or something like that. He has close friends that are in combat with him, and some of them might make it to the end, some of them might not. Now the campaign in World War 2 in my opinion is really good. I really liked it. I think I played it about 5 times actually, but it's just the same. I just feel as if all the campaigns for all the Call of Duties are quite similar. So that comes in at number 2.
you can keep your love from me just like you were a miser, and I'll admit it wasn't fair.
There was a lot of issue when the beta in the game first came out. One of these issues was the way the weapons in the game feel. Most of them behave and work pretty much in the same way, which really makes picking a class, customising it, very pointless. There's no unique weapon mechanics, and some weapons are unnecessarily over fucking powered. Issues with weapons in the game don't end there though, and most of the weapons were supposed to be different from all the futuristic weapons in Call of Duty, but in this game they feel the same, and that's just one mechanic that they need to fix in future Call of Duties. And this was just a minor one that probably should have been at 4 or something like that, but I decided to put it at 1. And by the way, there was no order in this list. It wasn't like 5 was bad and 1 was good. This was just a list of the things that are bad in Call of Duty. So yeah, that comes in at number 1. So that's the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Put a lot of time into this, and this wasn't really my opinion. I mean, some of the points I did agree with, but how I got my information for this list was I googled things bad with the game, and I went on to community forums on the internet, picked out the best ones that I thought were good for this list. So that was basically it. It's the first time I've really done something like this, and yeah, hope you liked the video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.